like I say, they're principles that apply to all businesses, really.
Back to your clone, I found a lot of things very impressive about it, but one thing especially intrigued me. It was the movement and the hand movement. Now, I am a media, by profession, most of what I've done traditionally in the last 40 years has been media training. So when I coach people how to appear their best, if they're going on the BBC or CNN or doing something live on Zoom or something like this, or even make a video, I stress, move your hands. You look scared, stiff, nervous if you do. So in my initial videos that I was using to train the very same system you're using, I was moving my hands. But what I noticed was when the person was talking, when the user was talking to me, and I'm doing this, my hands were moving, and they're like, this is crazy. What is he, hand signaling someone else? And I don't know how you did it. I hope you can share that with our audience. But I tested earlier. When I was talking, your hands didn't move. When you were talking, they did move in a way that I thought was completely consistent with what you were saying, that made you look supremely comfortable, confident, real, conversational, and relaxed. I did 5 different versions to the point where, you know, the company we use said, we got to charge you another $1,000 if you want to do another version. How did you get it to do that?
Well, first of all, thank you for the compliments. I wish I could share some insightful strategy that you can implement, but I don't know chance. I think naturally I am very gestural, but of course, when they tell you how to upload the video, they are kind of telling you not to do that because I guess, like you said, it will be unnatural. I guess I just recorded it and I did it a little bit when I was talking, and somehow the AI has interpreted that to work quite well. I've noticed, and I'm sure you've seen this because I know you've looked at a lot of the other clones that are available on Delphi, that some of them look quite good and some of them look very stilted and upright because they almost don't move and they look robotic. And so I'm glad mine doesn't do that. I think the other thing that I've learned is that if I was going to record mine again, I probably need to be more animated in my intonation because the clone somehow dims that down, doesn't it? And it makes it a bit more.
Well, that's the audio. I mean, you can redo audio recordings anytime you want. It's not tied to the video.
No, but the way that, that's true, I guess. But I also hope that the tech that is working in the background is going to keep improving so that our videos improve as well. But I can't say I've got something clever to tell you about how I managed to do that.
Okay. Our guest today is Rob DaCosta, internationally renowned expert on marketing, helping agencies run their business more effectively, and the proud owner of one of the very first fully interactive digital video clones in the world, which I do want to share with people again. They can go here and try it out anytime. Now, the best URL for that is to go to DaCosta Coaching.
No, just go to askdacostacoaching.co.uk. So ask.dacosta.
Okay, and we posted all those links in the show notes and the description as well. So a lot of good stuff here. Now, I'm noticing that you have a button that says call again, which the video, or chat. Have you hidden the audio only version? Or how come I'm not?
No, if you go back, I guess if you click on the left arrow on the top left of your screen, you should be able to go, down.
Oh, that one, gotcha.
Yeah, you should be able
there we go. Okay. And it may be that when I grabbed the URL, I messed it up. But in general, I've used it a couple of times. And
I don't know why the video stopped.
It does seem really very lifelike and conversational. The audio is good. The video is good. I really have to pick your brain as a marketing expert. It's a challenge for you and for me. How do we market these things so it goes beyond a mere curiosity? Now, I'm getting, I would say, 24 people a day into my clone. You may be getting more. And I can tell they seem to really get a lot out of it. The video ones where they're saying, hey, TJ, I'm lacking confidence. I've got a big job interview. Can you help me? We're going through it. We're practicing. It's giving feedback. They seem to really get value from it. But I'm not seeing people want to come and rehearse before every speech or every interview or come and get daily tips on personal development. What do you think it's going to take for people to really value these digital coaching clones in the same way people already value going to a therapist or a personal trainer or an executive coach, which people do all those things on on a weekly basis, sometimes a daily basis?
Yeah, such a good question. If I wish I knew that answer as well, because I suspect, like me, you're kind of wanting to shake people and say, hey, this is such a fantastic resource and a fantastic piece of technology. Go and use it. I see this as a way of democratizing coaching because it makes it available to everybody who couldn't necessarily afford to hire your services or my services. But I'm having some of the same troubles. And the biggest success I've had with my clone so far is to integrate it into my coaching program. So I have a group coaching program. I've created an AI version of it. So instead of having live calls with me, every lesson or every module has the coach embedded in with specific questions that they can ask the coach about those lessons. And I found success there. And the second piece of success I've slowly starting to get is the idea, and I guess this works, well, it should work for you as well, is selling a site license to people. So I have a client that I'm doing some training with next week around account management skills. And they are going to make, I'm very excited about this, they're going to make my coach clone available to their 60 staff. So that means that after the training, everyone can carry on having conversations about the training and all get consistent advice. Because we all know that with training, there's a notoriously poor implementation rate. Like someone will learn something, but they go back to their desk, they get busy and nothing happens. So now I'm saying, well, actually, you can carry on having conversations with your coach, your AI coach, and you can dig into the topics we covered in more detail, or you can be reminded of it. But selling it on its own, I haven't been that successful with. But selling it, like $20.
Well, I'm impressed you can sell it as an add-on to an existing client and giving them rights to use it on their website. So that sounds exciting. And let me ask you, how do you sell that? Because in my own experience, I've traditionally sold day-long public speaking workshops, media training workshops. And over the years, it's gone from $1,000 a day 25 years ago to now $10,000, $20,000 a day. So I've found I really can focus on this live experience. I can charge more and more.